told a story at the show, and I was hoping you could relay the story about Swan Dive. I'm sure everybody asks about it, but um, since people who are listening might be new to you, I'm asking about it. Would you mind telling this story?
Um, so I remember through the magic of social media a few years ago. Well, actually, that song took me also like 5 years to write of like constant work. You know, talk about wasting your life, right?
No, this was not a waste. Honestly, this was not a waste.
um, I found out that I kind of deliberately didn't, tried not to keep in touch with most people I went to kind of high school, middle school with. Um, but I found out through social media, like kind of in the space of like one day, I found out like so many of them had died, including one or two who I felt pretty close to. And so I kind of just tried to capture that feeling in a song, you
Mhm.
know. I mean, the story is mostly kind of fictional, but there's definitely some real people in there, and I just kind of tried to capture the feeling that I got thinking about all these people who I cared about who are now, dead. A lot of
Mhm.
them by suicide or drug overdose, and um, yeah, it was just my attempt to get there. That's why it took so long because I wanted to tell the story, but I wanted to also not make it like a newspaper article. I just
Sure.
wanted it to be I wanted the story to capture that feeling, but still tell still adhere to a narrative and which was a struggle, but uh, you know, it felt like a worthwhile one to do justice to the situation.
I can tell you it was worthwhile.
Thank
I
you.
can tell you it was worthwhile. Um, I think it was. I think Dylan, in back in the day, said something about Phil Oakes in an interview that it annoyed him, or Oakes annoyed him sometimes because he might as well have just been singing the newspaper.
I literally thought of that while I was saying it, that like, Phil, you're not a writer, you're a journalist, kind of thing. Like that's literally what I was thinking when I was telling that. I was like, oh, that makes the way I'm that saying this makes me think about, yeah, like Bob Dylan just dragging Phil Oakes about that.